Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cardaholics of all ages, welcome back to Big Al's Cards, and thank you so much for watching. And in today's video, we're going to be going over the cards that I am sending off in the first PSA submission of the year. That's right, it's finally time. I think I've got everything that I want to submit, but of course, I mean, worst case scenario, I just do another submission. But I think I'm ready. I think I have the cards that I want to see how I can do here. So I'm going to go through each card one by one, tell you why I'm submitting it, point out what I think the grade could be based on different factors, and we'll make our unofficial predictions as we always do. So let's start off with card number one. Card number one is a 2022 Prism WWE Trish Stratus. This is the teal parallel, numbered 11 out of 49. And this is one of the few Trish cards I still have in my collection. This is the card, or one of, that I'm hoping gems so I can sell it and pay for most of the submission. It'll probably pay for maybe a third of it, honestly, but hey, we'll take it. I think the card looks pretty good. I didn't see any scratches or anything like that. Any kind of dust you see is on the sleeve or on the top loader. I think the only thing that might knock it is the top to bottom centering. The top is just a little heavy, and then I don't think you'll be able to see this, but up by her finger, there is just the slightest scratch kind of going down, like on the right side. So, but it's kind of tough to see unless you take it out and look at it. So I'm hoping this gets a 10, but in reality, I realistically expect a 9. A 10 is only if they just choose not to catch those things. So would like to get a 9. It won't pay for much of the submission, but this is a card that kind of is just going to offset the cost a little bit. Card number 2, I'm not going to lie, I'm 100% confident. Let's not say 100. Let's say 90% confident this card's going to get a 10. And that is a 2010 Topps Allen and Gter Guyfi base. You guys know my obsession with Guyfi. My white whale card is the autograph from Gter, and I have that. But I figure let's try to submit the base. I think I picked it up for $1. So if I can get a 10 on this, honestly, if I can get a 10 on this, I might sell it and buy more base, and then kind of keep that train going. I would eventually like to keep one of these, but it depends on how the Trish does and how some of the other cards in the submission do to see what pays for what. So I honestly think this is going to get a 10. I have never taken it out of this sleeve, which I don't know if that's going to bite me in the butt or not, but I don't see any corner issues for a more retro feel card. So I think this is going to get a 10. Card number 3, this is a very personal card to me, just for various reasons, and I'll kind of go into it a little bit. But this is the 2023 Panini WWE Select Zebra of Johnny Gargano. You guys know Gargano is my main PC, but the zebra print is especially meaningful to my family, just for my mom. She has Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, and the zebra is kind of the symbol of people with EDS. So this card's just especially meaningful. I honestly don't care what this grades. I just want to get it slabbed because it's one of my favorite Gargano cards in my collection. I'd, of course, love for it to be a 10, but with the pattern here, I honestly expect a 9 on this card. So I'm really hopeful for a 10, but I just want it slabbed. Card number 4 is a 2023 Prism WWE Green Pulsar Johnny Gargano Sensational Signatures, numbered 1 of 10. To my knowledge, and this is only to my knowledge, I think this is the only one that's ever been pulled to date. These come out of retail blasters, and they are incredibly tough to hit. Just regular green pulsars are tough to hit. There's only 25 of them. But to hit a green pulsar auto, that is especially challenging. So this is the only one that I know of that has ever come up on eBay. And of course, I snagged it for what I thought was a pretty good price for considering its exclusivity. Everything on this card looks pretty good to me. I wouldn't be surprised if there was some issue that I'm missing on the card, maybe like a corner issue, maybe on the back. But I looked it over. I think it looks pretty good. So I'm hopeful for a 10, but I'd be okay with a 9 on this. Staying in the PC no matter what. Card number 5. We have a 2023 Topps Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This is from Series 1, and this is the black parallel. Number 2, we can see it, 72. You guys know I got the Trout back here, and I want to try to get a Vladdy. This cost me $5. Vladdy stuff has really fallen off in price, which is great for collectors like me. Would love to see his stock rise again if he can have a nice rebound season next year. But I thought this card looked pretty good. I think the only things that I would complain about, I don't know if PSA is going to complain about them. The edges on some sides can look a little bit more white, but I feel like I've seen that with several black cards. I don't know if it's like the actual edge wear or just the way it was cut or anything like that. So I'm going to be realistic on this card. I think this has a probability of getting a 9. More likely, it's probably going to get an 8. I would be thrilled with a 9 on this card, but I think it's a higher likelihood of it getting an 8. But I just, again, it's a card I want slabbed for my PC, so I'm happy with really any result, as long as it's not less than an 8. And then the final card here, this is a funny story on this one. I'm just going to show you. 2023 Topps Now Danielle FAL. I mean, do I really need to, go into reasons why I'm grading this card? This is an amazing card, and I honestly think this is probably the card out of all of them that has the best chance of getting a 10. I took it out of the package, put it in a sleeve, put it right back into this top loader thing, and it's been waiting to get graded ever since. Obviously, as more of this card gets graded, the more it's going to go down in value. But even if I can get a 10 on this, I'd probably sell it and then buy a couple more and get those graded with the same thing as the Yeti, eventually getting one that I keep graded. So, but that is going to be all 6 cards for the submission. Wish me luck. I think everything looks good. Again, we got the Trish. I'm hoping for a 10, but I think it's going to get a 9. Yeti, I think, is getting a 10. Gargano Zebra, hoping for a 10, thinking 9. Sensational Signatures, again, hoping 10, thinking 9. Vladdy, hoping for a 9, thinking it's going to be an 8. And the Official, pretty confident it's going to get a 10. So it's 6 cards. It's not too much. Hopefully PSA is nice. With at least I get a good grader and get some good grades on those bad boys. And thank you guys so much for watching. Wish me luck. Let me know what you think if you guys are able to look at the camera and see what a card looks like, what you think my cards are going to grade. It'd be kind of cool if you can actually predict it. Maybe we can make a predictions comment chain, something like that. I think it'd be fun. But thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe, stay tuned for more videos. Hopefully stay tuned for a grade reveal in the next couple of months. And until next time, bye-bye.